Ramiro de la Cruz for Real Talk Sports Network. Lions postgame here from the campus of Westminster High School. It was Tyler Malley today on the mound for the Westminster Lions, facing off against Jared Goodman of the Ocean View Seahawks. A game where the Westminster Lions and Coach Dodd, they were expecting to see Colton Johnson for the Ocean View Seahawks. Instead, the Seahawks went out there with Jared Goodman, who pitched 4 2/3 of quality baseball here for the Ocean View Seahawks. Goodman, though, did face some trouble early in the game. In the first inning, had runners on first and second with nobody out, was able to get out of that tough jam. And then in the third inning, again, faced more adversity. He had the bases loaded with 1 out, got out of that inning with no runs earned, gave up his only 3 runs of the game in the 5th inning before being replaced by Timmy Robinson, who came into the game, also gave up 3 runs. The Westminster Lions had their chances offensively early in the ball game, but could not cash in and failed to score early runs. They started scoring, but it was too late in the late goings. They were down 8-0. Had a big hole to have to climb out of. We talked to Coach Walling and Octavio Valente for Westminster Lions. Let's take a look at what they had to say earlier today. Octavio, you guys dropped an 11-6 decision here against the Ocean View Seahawks. What's the feeling after the loss like today?
It's bad because should have been a lot of base running and should have came back.
You guys committed a couple of errors in the early goings. What is that you guys can take away from this type of loss?
Just provide for him. He's a good pitcher. We just need to not making a lot of errors and be a good baseball team.
You guys dropped the 5-2. You guys started the day in first place inside the Golden West League. What did Coach Dodd and Coach Walling tell you guys after the loss?
We're still in first place, and Coach Dodd is a good coach, and he just wants us to see how we come back from this loss.
Coach, talks about Tyler Malley's performance. Did not have his best stuff out there today.
Yeah, it's baseball. Threw the ball well. They got some cheap hits, a couple Texas leaguers. And for the most part, we kicked it around a little bit. I think he had 1 earned run. That was it. So, I mean, he pounded his zone well. Just we got to make the routine play.
Early in the ballgame, you guys offensively had a couple of chances, had the bases loaded with 2 outs in the third, had runners on first and second in the first, and both times could not cash in. How did those come back to hurt you guys?
First inning, we had a double steal on, successful. With Tyler up, Tyler lined out to right field. Our guy thought I said go, I said no. So that cost us in the first inning. I think in the third, we had bases loaded again. And you know what? Just can't get that timely hit. It's part of baseball.
You guys get the loss here today. You guys go to 5-2. You guys take the 3-game series against Ocean View. What does taking a series against a team in the Golden West League do for you guys?
That's huge. Those guys have been. This is my 5th year here now, so they've been top of the league every year. I know they won a CF title 2 years ago, and every game's a battle with those guys. And 2 or 3, we'll take it. We're still on top.
You guys still in first place after today's game in the Golden West League. How do you guys bounce back after a game like today?
We'll be okay. We got the spring break coming up. We got a doubleheader on Wednesday. Then we got to take care of business against Loera, and that's going to be that's going to make or break our season for our league title.
So there you have it here for Lions postgame. Octavio Valente and Coach Walling and their thoughts on today's 11-6 loss to the Ocean View Seahawks. The Lions, though, take 2 out of 3 from the Ocean View Seahawks and end the day just like they started, in first place at 5-2 here in the Golden West League. The Lions will not play until next Wednesday, where they have a doubleheader against Kennedy. From Westminster High School, Ramiro de la Cruz, RTSN.